All right, let's continue this. So Jacques Dro Meteorite Dial, limited edition, 88 pieces. This is part 2 of my earlier video. So what's interesting is this guy, Jacques Dro, is one of the first watchmakers to sell in China. Incredible. Back in the, what is it, late 1700s. Company's been around almost 200 years now. As I said earlier, it's like the Bentley. It ain't the real deal. It's really a brand. They're using the parts bin of Breguet, what's the other one, Blancpain, etc. Just like, Bentley uses Audi, Volkswagen, Bugatti, or I guess they sold Bugatti, but nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, guys. Beautiful rotor, incredible stuff. Okay, so the 8 idea, it's obviously they're going after the Asian market. Very clever. Big second hand. What is the point of that? So the way they told me was very smart. Basically, they said, look, every second counts. That's why we make the second thing bigger. Oh, by the way, there's also a date. As you can see, it's very hard to read. Very hard to read, the calendar. I like the round calendar instead of a little windows. It's very hard to read. It's very thin little piece there. But yeah, so their basic idea is, look, every second is important in life, and those seconds turn into everything else. That's why we make our second hand big, or whatever it is. I don't remember. It was very clever what they said. Much more clever than I can say it. So anyway, guys, what do I think of Jacques Dro? Look, I think they're pretty cool watches. I think, do I think this is an investment, like some of the Audemars Piguet, the Patek Philippe's, even the Rolexes that in my collection? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, you know what? I mean, like I bought this with a pretty hefty discount. Like any new watch, you got to get a discount, because look, you got to get a discount. I don't care if it's Omega, whatever it is, big discount. We're talking about, at least 30% minimum. So especially because, look, we know the watch market is dead. The watch market is dead. Floating face down in a pool, backyard swimming pool. You know what? I think basically, again, I bought it because of the Meteorite dial. I love the Meteorite. It's a little different than what I have. I mean, it's too thick really for a dress watch. I mean, it's a little bit of a thick case. It's almost like a Rolex. No, it's actually thicker than a Rolex day-date case. I like them thin. I like a thin movement, thin case, excuse me. So it's a bit different. It doesn't have any special functions. How many watches can I wear, right? So, it's interesting. It's an interesting watch. I hope when I resell it at some point, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I mean, it's cool, but you know what? If I get another Meteorite at some point, I would like to get the day date. Then I can let this one go. By the way, this is like a rose gold case. It's kind of a honey rose gold, I think. It's a rose gold. Yeah, it's not the yellow. It's a very nice case. I mean, these guys do a great job. I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, sorry about the smudging. It's actually much better. It's the smudge from my filthy hands. Yeah. So Jacques Dro, look, realistically, I think these are probably going to end up around, if I had to guess, I think they're probably going to, maybe 16 grand in a year or so. Again, the China market is dead. Hopefully they'll open up in a couple of years. Meaning, I know they're open after the COVID, but nobody's buying watches there. I mean, that's the last thing you need after you got out of lockdown for 2 years, 3 years. I don't think they're thinking about watches. But yeah, when things come back, I think this is a really good watch for that market. And so I think it might do well. Maybe I'll break even. This is not like, the other stuff I have. But look, it's fun. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Leave your nasty comments below. See you on the next video. The watch from space, Meteorite.